Hi guys, good morning. Today it is about 9 a.m. I have the day off, so I'm getting ready to spend the day, of course, with my son. I have a few things for us planned. I want to go to the library, go to my parents' house so he can have some time with his grandparents, and then just get some light cleaning done around the house and things like that. So let's go wake him up and play, get breakfast, do all the things. So of course, needing to change his diaper, and I actually need to refill the diaper drawer because we're running low. But then we just sit, play a little bit, read some books, some stories. This is his favorite, so this is what we're doing now. I usually make him the same breakfast every morning just because that's what he likes. So I usually do about 6 mini pancakes, and then I tear those up and I mix it with raspberries and getting him in his high chair. And that's what he has for breakfast. Oh, also I grabbed the beech nut fruit pouch. So he usually does one of those as well, along with his breakfast. And of course, this is him eating his breakfast, and that's what it is. So the mini pancakes and raspberries mixed together. Next thing on the agenda is doing his hair. So I have kind of a system. In the mornings, I don't do anything too crazy, but I usually will just spray it with water. And then I use this detangler spray, which I'm spraying in now. And then I just, put it in sections and comb it out, or brush it out, I should say. Here we are finally getting ready in the car, me getting him in his car seat, heading to the library. I think we got out the house around 10:30, I want to say. So we're making our way into the library and we're getting ready to just look at some books. And by looking at books, I mean I will be looking at the books and he will just be walking around doing what he does. Okay, so we just made it to my parents' house, and he just loves coming over to his grandparents. So, of course, he's getting into any and everything. And my parents love to spoil him, so he really does whatever he wants when he's over at their house. Okay, we just made it home, and as you can see, he is completely knocked out. He had such an eventful morning, so I just went ahead and put him down for his nap. Okay, so we just made it home from everything. Noah was so tired, he crashed in the car on the way home, so I was able to just bring him upstairs, change him really quick, and put him down for a nap. We've been trying to get him from 2 naps to 1 nap. He takes 1 nap at daycare, but usually when he's at home, he takes 2 naps still. But what we're trying to do is get him down to 1 long nap as opposed to 2 1-hour naps. So I'm hoping and praying that he sleeps for 2 hours because I'll have some time to get some stuff done around the house. I'll be able to shower, clean up, get dinner together before my husband gets home and all the things. But right now, I'm actually going to hop in the shower while he sleeps. So I'm going to take a long hot shower, probably an everything shower, and let's go do that. Of course, I have to start the shower off with my holy grail, the La Roche-Posay face wash. That is always my go-to, so. I then go in with my Dove Deep Moisture Body Wash, and this stuff also is the truth. I use all of their products of Dove, I should just say. But this one is my favorite. It just smells so clean and fresh and just gives my body that extra glow that I love and just gets me extra clean. And then finally, I'm going in with the L'Occitane shower oil. Okay, so I just got out of the shower. Noah's still asleep, so I still have some time to get some things done. My post-shower routine is pretty much just body milk. I use this one from Fenty. It's so expensive, but it is the truth. Like, it is amazing. I use that, and then I usually go in with a body butter and then a body oil to finish it off and give your skin that extra glow. Something about me is that I am obsessed with self-care. I think it's like after having a baby. Well, I've always been obsessed with self-care and like taking care of myself, but it's just so important when you become a mom to just do those things and spend time for yourself, because so much of your identity is being a mom, because that's something that, you know, obviously you'll never change and you'll always be a mom, especially when they're younger. Like, it just kind of takes over a bit. So just remembering to have some time for yourself, give yourself that grace, and take care of yourself. So I decided to go in with the Fenty Vanilla Dream body butter to match, so I kind of have both. So yeah, I just go in with that after. And my hair, I need to get my roots touched up. I love putting color in my hair, but I also am trying not to bleach it as much, just because, especially with locks, like, they start to thin, especially if you're not taking care of them, which I take care of my hair, but it's kind of inevitable that your locks will thin regardless if you start bleaching it, just like with regular hair too. But I'm trying not to do it as much, but I just love the color. I just love the color that I get when I get them bleached. So I'm just like trying to figure that out. And maybe wait more time in between appointments and maybe just get my roots retouched instead of like the whole thing. Sometimes I get the whole thing because my natural color starts to peek through, and you see, like, it gets kind of dark, but I'm actually okay with that, like on the tips. As long as this color is like the main, then I'm cool with it. So, okay, so body butter is done. And then lastly, I go in with this body oil. This is just the Palmer's cocoa butter, and it comes out pretty quick. But yeah, love this stuff. I also use it over my tattoos. I have a few here on my arms, and I just have those as well. That's something I can kind of go over too, or like my tattoos and the reason behind why I got them. But yeah, but body oil, and then of course deodorant. Cannot forget deodorant, of course. But I use men's, so like I just use from the pack that my husband gets, and it's never failed me. I've been using this kind since high school, and my husband actually uses this exact same kind, so it works out. But yeah, I just use that, and the manly smell, like, For deodorant, I feel like it's fine because I have all of these other like girly scents on me. So yeah, it kind of just balances out. Okay, so I just got dressed. My son is still asleep, so I actually have a little bit more time than I thought. I am going to do a few loads of laundry, and then I'll probably go downstairs and make a snack just because I haven't really eaten today. And then I have to send my timesheet in. So I work at a nonprofit and it's full time. You know, I'm salaried, but because it's a nonprofit, they have to track your hours. So I actually do have to keep track of what I'm doing throughout the day. So I'm probably going to do that and send that in to my supervisor. And then hopefully I have a little bit more time before he wakes up, where I can just kind of scroll on TikTok or watch some shows or whatever I want to do. Just got Noah from his nap. He likes a slow transition back into the real world. So we just like to sit on the floor for a little bit and rock and hang out, just the two of us, before we start playing and reading and all of those things.
How was your nap? Yellow. Yellow like balloons. These balloons are yellow. And this fish. Yellow fish. Purple. Yeah, like this teddy bear. This teddy bear is purple. And these grapes, purple grapes.
Okay, so now it's time for dinner. I'm just making it super simple. I'm making some Nor rice, the creamy chicken. Noah loves these, so I try not to do too much processed foods, but you know, a couple times a week, I have no problem doing that. So here I am just making the rice for him, and I will probably just pair that with some veggies because he's really not into meat at the moment. So we'll probably just do the rice and some veggies. All right, so dinner is done. We are now climbing up the stairs and getting ready to get in the bath.
Hello. How wrong?
All right, so bath time is done. We are now making our way back into Noah's nursery, closing up the blinds, getting ready for bed, gonna put him in his onesie, get him all snuggled in his sleep sack. Of course, we put his night diaper on, and this is just the end of our night. Well, the end of his night, because it is about 7 p.m. because he goes to bed at 7, so. Okay, that should be good. All right, and that is our day. Good night.